Honorable Sri Eram Venkat Subbareddy, 4 minutes.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir, for the opportunity given to me to speak on this bill. Oil Fields Regulation and Development Amendment Bill 2024 is a bill that is crucial for strengthening our nation's energy security and economic growth. Energy is the backbone of any economy, and as global energy needs and technologies change rapidly, this bill shows India's commitment to staying ahead and meeting these challenges. The original Oil Fields Regulation and Development Act of 1948 was passed at a time when our energy needs were small and the oil and gas industry was just beginning. Today, our economy is the fifth largest in the world, and our energy requirements have grown tremendously. The way you find, extract, and use energy has also become much more advanced. India is at a turning point in its energy journey. We need to make sure we meet the growing energy demands of our people and industries while also reducing the pollution and protecting the environment. This bill aims to create a modern energy system that is efficient, environmentally friendly, and open for investment. Positives of this bill, Chairman, sir. First, the bill changes the definition of minerals to include more types of hydrocarbons, such as shale gas, tight oil, and coal bed methane, in addition to crude oil and natural gas. This is not just a minor update, but major step toward allowing India to explore and use a wider range of energy resources. Second, the bill introduces a new concept called a petroleum lease. This type of lease is designed to give investors stability and predictability. As the rules and terms will remain constant during the lease period, this sends a clear signal to global investors that India is serious about providing a steady and reliable policy environment. Especially for Andhra Pradesh, this could mean more investments in both offshore and onshore in oil and gas exploration. Our state is rich resources like the Krishna Godavari Basin and other explored areas can attract significant funding and advanced technology, sir. Lastly, the bill removes criminal penalties, breaking certain rules, and replaces them with financial fines and structured systems for resolving disputes. This makes the environment more business-friendly while still encouraging companies to follow the rules, sir. 2-3 suggestions, sir, for this bill. Requirement of specialized infrastructure for exploration and workforce in the process, sir. This bill provisions will require significant infrastructural investments. We argue the central government to develop a comprehensive funding mechanism that supports states in creating necessary infrastructure for advanced petroleum operations, sir. The evolving energy landscape demands a skilled workforce, sir. We recommend establishing dedicated skill development programs, particularly in coastal and industrial regions like Andhra Pradesh, to prepare our youth for emerging opportunities in the hydrocarbon and renewable energy sector, sir. The bill expands the definition of mineral oils to include carbon oils, hydrocarbons like coal and bed methane, shale oil and tight oil. However, the scope of this definition is broad, lacking clarity on the regulatory boundaries, sir. For emerging resources such as hydrogen or carbon, 1 minute, sir. This ambiguity could lead to regulatory overlap and conflicts between existing and environmental industrial policies, sir. Sir, lastly, in conclusion, while the Oil Fields and Regulation Amendment Bill 2024 aims to create a progressive regulatory framework, sir, addressing these issues will ensure its effectiveness in fostering sustainable energy growth while balancing economic, social, and environmental concerns, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. माननीय वेंकट सुब्बारेड्डी।
Now, under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji, we are strongly saying that India is at a stage where it can design, manufacture and maintain its own aircraft, and that is the direction in which we want to level up and go forward in the civil aviation industry. And if you look at many more other statistics I have, sir, which shows that there is a huge potential in this country, and right now we are moving forward in that. And as we add these definitions of design, we are making India as a state of design, making India as a state of manufacture, making India as a state of maintenance, we see that there is a huge potential to create economic activity and especially job creation. Sir, one number, ICAO, which is International Civil Aviation Organization, and many other international bodies, they've all come out with one figure, the multiplier effect. One job that you want to create or in the civil aviation industry, it leads to ultimately creating 6.7 times the number of jobs. So the kind of effect civil aviation has in job creation or economic activity is very, very huge. So we have to tap into this potential, and this new act that we are bringing helps us well into that direction, sir. And other than that, like I've said, we have organized the whole sections in the earlier act itself. So there is a clearer picture. Now, if you want to look at what are the actions of DGCA, then we thoroughly know what are the powers of DGCA. And how the powers of central government should be in terms of civil aviation, everything is listed very, very properly. And on top of that, if you look at the consultations, wide number of consultations have happened with the public, with the DGCA, with the AAI, all the important stakeholders, BCAS, all the other ministries that are concerned. After thorough consultations with all these ministries, it is after that, then we have compiled everything, sir. We have taken what the good suggestions are, and we have tried to brought it into the Principal Act right now. And now, on top of that, I'll talk about some of the important features that we are bringing in with the bill. Now, sir, almost thousands of pilots are getting trained in this country today, and we have spoken to them. We have asked that, do you have any challenges right now in the present scenario? Because we feel, right now I've said there are 800 aircrafts in the country. And sir, you would be surprised the number of aircraft orders we have that are coming in are more than 1,500 right now. And I keep talking to these airlines, and they're every month they keep saying, sir, we have ordered 50 more, we have ordered 100 more, because they see the potential that India has today and how we have to grow forward also. So as we bring in these new planes into the market, we would be needing more pilots also. On some situations, one aircraft would require, with all the FDTL limitations that they have, all the operational requirements they have, they would need up to 20 pilots. So imagine how many pilots our country would be needing as we move forward with all this fleet coming into the country also. And now we thought, let's talk to them. Let us see what their challenges are, how the whole pilot training industry is working today. And one important thing that they've mentioned is that while they go for this CPL, commercial pilot license training and all, one challenge that they face, they have to go through this radiography, the radio telephony certificate, the RTR certificate, which is called technically, this is something which they have to obtain, and flight radio telephony operator license. These are two things that they have to obtain, and for that, they have to go to Department of Telecom. This was how it was designed, because they had the equipment, they had the little know-how and technical expertise. So they had divided this stuff. They said, why don't you get this license from Department of Telecom?